Hey, Shawanda. Hey, how you doing? Hey, how you doing? Happy birthday, Shawanda. He got his coat on too, his sweater. Okay, I'm back. Shawanda, you're welcome. Are you still here? Are you still here? I hope so. Thank you guys for the thumbs up. I appreciate you. Happy birthday, Shawanda. Happy birthday, Shawanda. Happy birthday, Shawanda. If you're still here, I had to. Uh, I had to talk with my neighbor. I had to talk with my neighbor. Actually, it's not my neighbor, but I'm over here so much. It's like family. So I had to talk. Excuse me. I had to talk to family. So what are you doing today, Shawanda? If you're still in here, what are you doing today? How are you celebrating your birthday? Y'all remember $ Shawanda Williams. How are you how are you celebrating your birthday? Are you gonna celebrate your birthday? Sometimes people celebrate, sometimes people just chill. It's a blessing to be able to just chill. But what are you gonna do? I hope you're still here. I had to mute for a little bit. I just started walking and I had to stop and talk to him. And we're pulling this hill, y'all. Pull, pull, pull. Push, 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 push. Act like you've been up the hill before. Okay? So we're pulling the hill. I had to talk to him. And I had just started. But listen, even though I just started, we're still over 1,000 steps for this walk already. Okay? Okay? They slowed us down, but that's okay. They slowed us down, but that's okay. That is okay. That is A-okay. Y'all, it's so nice to see all of the Christmas decorations. All of the Christmas decorations. All of the holiday decorations. The Santas and the sleighs and the reindeer. The decorated Christmas trees. The decorations in the yards. People are in the holiday spirit. The Christmas spirit, the holiday spirit. And that's a good thing. We have these 3 holidays back to back. Thanksgiving, Christmas. Look at the legs move. Watch the legs move. I hope that you've gotten up and moved your legs today. Consistently, that is. Non-stop for at least, I'm going to say at least an hour, okay? But reputable sources say at least 30 minutes, okay? 30 minutes, 30 to 45 minutes. And if you're new, you don't just take the time out to walk daily, consistently. 10 to 15 minutes is fine. Why? Because if you're doing it for 10 to 15 minutes and it's not your usual routine, you're doing more today than you did yesterday, than you did last week. And you just need to stay on track. Just stay on track. One step at a time, one foot in front of the other. Move, move, and keep moving. Keep moving, keep moving. Move and keep moving. One step at a time. One foot in front of the other. One leg at a time. One foot at a time, one leg at a time. Look at the legs move. Watch the legs move. Get up and move your legs. Move your arms. Move that waist. Put a little switch in your walk. Burn those calories. Whatever your goal is, it may not be to burn calories, right? It may not. It may just be to maintain your current weight, maintain your current fitness level. So whatever your goal is or your goals are, whether they're to lose weight, whether they're to improve your stamina, your endurance, right? Increase those things, or to maintain your current fitness level, get up and do it. Keep moving. Move and keep moving. Move those arms. Move those arms. Move those legs. Move those feet. Move that waist. Move those hips. Put a little swivel in your walk. Just burn a few extra calories with that swivel, okay? If you're outside, pay attention to your surroundings, okay? Pay attention to your surroundings. Watch the legs move. Left, 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 right, left, 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 right, left, Do whatever it takes for you to keep moving, okay, and to be excited about it. Because sometimes we're not excited about it. Sometimes we're not excited about moving. But we got to get her done. 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 Yeah, I know who said that, who started that. Get her done. Get her done. Look at these leaves. Look at the leaves. It's still fall. It's still fall. And the leaves are still falling. The leaves are still falling. They're still falling. When did autumn? When was autumn? When was the beginning of the fall? September 20th, 21st. We fell into autumn, and now we're about to mosey on into the winter. The winter. The winter. But you just keep moving. Okay, increase that body heat. Right? Remember, before starting, restarting, changing, ending, or even taking a break from any exercise program, routine, treatment, protocol that you participate in, check with your primary healthcare provider. Okay? We got a little music, so we're going to talk over the music because we walk and talk over here, right? And we try to do it comfortably. Comfortably. Whether we're going up hills or not, whether we're on platforms or not, we're trying to do it comfortably. Even when we're walking in place, we try to do it comfortably. And we got action, meaning we got traffic. So we're just walking in place. Pulling up the knees, pulling up the knees, pulling up the knees. Working those hip flexors. Working the hip flexors, pulling up the knees. Step, 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 step. Let's go. Keep moving. So that's how you do that. You keep moving. You stop, but you keep moving. You stop, but you keep moving. Okay? You can do both. Come to a standstill, but keep those legs and arms moving. Keep the legs and arms moving. Keep the legs and keep the arms moving. Walk with the cadence. Know the right cadence for you. Know the correct cadence for the goal that you're trying to achieve, to approve. I guess you need to approve your goals too. But we mean know the right cadence for the goals you're trying to reach and meet, okay? Yo, your left, your left, your left, right, left. And there are plenty of cadences you can use. Okay, plenty of them. But the most important part, one step at a time. One step at a time. One step at a time, one foot in front of the other. Okay? And regardless of your goals, again, whether your goal is to lose weight, to increase your stamina, your endurance, to improve your fitness level, or to maintain your fitness level. Whatever your goals are, whatever your goal is, just keep moving. Keep moving. One step at a time. It's Thursday, okay? So today is Thursday the 11th, and Christmas is 2 weeks away. Christmas is 2 weeks away. So if you have not gotten up your Christmas decorations, get them up there. Get them up. Get them up. Get them up so that you can enjoy them for at least the next 2 weeks. Because some people take down their decorations immediately after Christmas, like December 26th. They take them down because they say that if they procrastinate, they'll go over into the new year. All right? And that's okay. Because when you go over into New Year's, it's still the holiday season, right? Right. So that's okay. But when they say they procrastinate, they mean they don't go to like January 1st or 2nd or 3rd. They mean January 10th, their Christmas tree is still up. So what they do is that they go ahead and they take it down, like the 26th, 27th. So I understand that. But sometimes people just don't want to take their Christmas trees down. Sometimes it's just not about putting it off or being lazy or procrastinating. Sometimes, for some people, the holidays bring a festive mood that people like to try and stay in for as long as they can. And so having a Christmas tree up kind of helps with that. So whatever works for you, whatever works for you, whatever works for you when it comes to making you feel good, helping you to feel good. That's what you need to do. That's what you need to do. That's what you need to do. Don't worry about what your families say, what your family say when they come over. Don't worry about what they say if you still got your Christmas tree up December 31st. Because a lot of people do. A lot of people still have their Christmas trees up then, their Christmas decorations. You know, do what works for you. It's kind of like the same thing with wearing white. Some people still subscribe to not wearing white after Labor Day. Some people say, what? White is the color that they're going to wear. It doesn't matter what time of the year it is. It makes them feel good. Some people say white makes them look good, just like certain other colors make people look good. You know, for some people, white clothing are their favorite. It's their favorite color. White for their clothing is their favorite color. So that's what they wear. And they wear it year round. Some people love blue. Some people love red. Some people love green. Some people love purple, the royal purple. And some people love a royal blue. Some people love a bright red. Some people love kind of just a little plain red. Some people love a dull red, a maroon, a burgundy, kind of purplish red. It's just whatever you like. Because, listen, if you worry about what people say about you wearing white after Labor Day, they don't care about how you feel about the things that they do. So, same with your Christmas decorations. If you want to leave them up through January, do that. Do that. And again, because to me, that's the thing to do anyway. I think that's what many of us did growing up. Our parents would leave them up until the first of the year, and then they would take them down. Then they would take them down around the second or third, or whenever they got a chance to. But usually by the middle of the month, by the middle of January, they're down. Now, that being said too, there are a lot of different things that have, come about. Some people take the decorations off, and they decorate the tree for Valentine's Day. Now, I'm not big on that kind of stuff. Sometimes we just take stuff out of stuff. We do the most. We just take the fun out of stuff. The whole fun of the Christmas tree is that it's a Christmas tree. Not a Valentine's tree. You got hearts for Valentine's Day. Okay? You got hearts for Valentine's Day. You got other things for Valentine's Day. You got hearts, you got balloons, you got other things for Valentine's Day. St. Patrick's Day. What you gonna do? Get your green tree and decorate it in all green St. Patty stuff? Or I guess you can use your white tree. That's your Christmas tree. So I get it. There's some people just like it. That's just the concept that they like. But some people say they do it because they don't feel like taking the tree down. But you feel like decorating it each holiday? Christmas trees are for Christmas time, the Christmas holidays, not Valentine's Day. Not Valentine's Day. Not St. Patrick's Day. July 4th, not Labor Day, not Memorial Day, not Juneteenth. Christmas trees are for Christmas. But again, some people it's not because they don't like to take the tree down. It's just like the concept. I don't know. I guess they like decorating the tree. You know, there's a holiday pretty much every month. So the Christmas tree can go over to January, and I guess you would use a Valentine's Day tree. St. Patrick's for March. I don't think there's a holiday in April. I don't think. What you gonna do? Decorate it for tax day? Tax day? May, Memorial Day, June, Juneteenth, July, July 4th. Well, August are back to school. I don't think there's a federal holiday, a national holiday. September, Labor Day. October, Halloween. Thanksgiving, put the turkeys and all that stuff on there. And then we're right back to Christmas. So we've got 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes. We're gonna walk for another, no, about 8 minutes, about 7 to 8 minutes, about 7 to 8 minutes. Pull those legs up, 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 up. Walk with proper form according to your needs, because proper form can be heel toe, but you don't want to bang your heel into the ground. Proper form for some people could be the forefoot, okay? Hit the forefoot first. It just depends on any health issues you may have. And again, what do you want to do? Don't listen to anything I say or do anything you see me do without knowing your limitations, without knowing what you can do. Don't try to do things just because you see other people do them. Know your limitations and don't try to compete with people that you don't compare with. You only compare with yourself. A lot of us got parents who can come out here and outwalk us, outrun us, okay? Outlift us when it comes to those weights, okay? We got parents who can do that stuff better than we can. We sure do. You got some grandparents. I see grandpas and grandmas out here walking, running, jogging, whatever they feel like doing that particular day. Some of them are walking, and I mean pace walking, baby. Like not no, just going along. And even if they are just going walking along slowly, that's good. That's on them. They deserve that right to do that. But you got a lot of 70-year-olds, 80-year-olds. They're out here walking. They're walking fast. Hey, Stefan. Hey, to Jay Jordan. That ain't Stefan. That's Steven. Steven. Hey, Steven. You got some, y'all, there are some people in their 70s and 80s. Some of them are walking slowly, and that's okay because they're walking. They're moving. But listen, some of them are jogging. And some of them, if they're not jogging, they still have a good steady pace. You know? They're moving better than some 30, 40, 50-year-olds. 60-year-olds, 70s, 80s, they're moving better than some of the 30, 40, and 50-year-olds. Yep, they're moving. So over here, we walk with a purpose. We walk with a purpose. If you can walk and talk, that is a good sign of your fitness level. But listen, you don't have to talk all the time. Even if you're the most fit person you know, you can be completely healthy. You don't have to talk all the time because you already know. You know you can do it, right? But sometimes you just want to do it because it is a sign. It is a good sign. But sometimes you just want to be with the elements. You don't want to talk. You want to just look. You want to listen to the sounds around you, to the people around you, right? Jordan says, how are you? I'm good, Jordan. How are you? That is true. Yes, Jordan, you got some of the elderly people that move with the purpose. I'm talking about when I say with the purpose, any pace can be a purpose. Any pace is your purpose. You can walk like this, and this is your purpose, right? Because you can be a beginner. You can be someone who just doesn't like to do it, but you're out here moving, right? Whatever age. You could be an elderly person. You can be a little kid. A lot of times, little kids don't want to be walking for exercise. You know, they're gonna slum along, but at least they're doing it, right? Because with them, it doesn't even matter. Like you can get your little kid and say, "Hey, let's walk to the." Well, back in the day, you could, because these kids want to get in the car and ride all the time now. But you used to could like they'd be like, "Hey, let's walk down to the corner store. Let's walk," and then we like go, like, "Let's go, mama, let's go." You your siblings, so kids. But if you tell them it's for exercise, they might walk like this, y'all. Like you gotta drag them. You gotta drag them. So let your pace be your purpose, whatever pace that is. Let your pace be your purpose. Hey, Georgia girl. Steven says, yes, Steven. Steven, I looked real fast. I'm so used to seeing Stefan, and I'm used to seeing you too, but I haven't seen you guys in a minute. So I saw Stefan the other day. So yes, Steven. How are you, Steven? Hello, Miss Pryor. Hope you're doing well. I see those legs are getting smaller. Nice. Thank you, Steven. Thank you, Steven. They be leaving me out there when I'm outside walking. That they do you like that, Jordan? Georgia girl says, hi, host and chat. Peeping at Boosie's Christmas program. Oh, okay. I know y'all having a good time. I know she having a good time. I'm about to get out of here in about 3 or 4 minutes because I got to hit the gym. It's like I'm kind of working out 3 times. I go before work. Most days I'm still coming on here walking. And then I got a couple of days set where I'm going to the gym again. Usually I do that when it's winter anyway. Because like the gym during the holidays, they have the best deals. Especially after New Year's. Because everybody has the New Year's resolutions, right? They're making these resolutions, and for those who don't believe in resolutions, they're making promises. Same thing, tomato, tomato, potato, potato. Or they're just making changes, right? They're making changes. And so some people, the beginning of the year is the best time for them because they're thinking, I'm going to do it. Now, probably half or more aren't doing it by March. But for the half that are still doing it by March, guess what? That's good. So it's good for the gym's business, and it's good for your fitness business. You are your fitness business. You are the business of your fitness, okay? So that's good. That is good. You can know they got that join for $1, okay? 30 days for $1, or $1 each day. You don't have to be committed. And then kind of get you used to it. And once you get used to it by just paying that $1, maybe you'll sign on for the $30 per month. I think that's where they lose a lot of people. They may let you do it for like 6 months, 3 to 6 months, which is good. And then people start to say, listen, I'm gonna get me a piece of equipment. I can't keep paying this, because what is $30? If you're paying $30 a month, 30 times 6, that's 180. So 180, that's $360 a year. Shoot, people like, let me find something else I can do. I can do a lot with that. So we have some traffic. That means we just keep moving. Right? We keep moving. We pick those feet up. We pick those legs up. Watch the legs move. Look at the legs move. Steven says they're getting smaller. Okay. Thank you for noticing that, Steven. That's not my goal. But, hey, when you're working out, sometimes you meet goals that you don't even set, right? Does that make sense, y'all? Sometimes you meet goals that you don't even set. So I guess you achieve things that you're not intended to achieve. So again, if you have not exercised consistently ever, or in a long time, since you're in high school, since you're in college, since you're in the Olympics, guess what? Some athletes, they be like, forget it. When they retire, they be like, forget this. I'm just playing. Probably 1%. Most athletes, when they retire, it's just like military. They're so used to working out. You know, you're in the military, you're used to doing your workouts. That's how athletes are. That's definitely how athletes are. They're going to work out. They're going to get it in. They're going to get it in. Because they don't feel right if they don't. They don't feel right if they don't. So you just keep moving one step at a time, one foot in front of the other. Your left, your left, your left, right, left. Move, move, move. Tell them move. Okay, we about to start singing the song, but we don't want to, if you start singing a certain songs on here, they're going to get you. They're going to get you. We ain't trying to disrespect you, YouTube. We do not own the rights to any music that you may hear. And then we may slip up and start trying to hum, okay? I appreciate my moderators. I appreciate my subscribers, of course. And of course, I appreciate you, YouTube, for allowing us the platform. See, I started saying that because I never heard anybody else say it. Now, guess what? I got 3 or 4 people around in my little circle that be saying it on YouTube. So they used to be fussing and complaining about YouTube. Now they've learned to say they appreciate it because they don't have to afford us this platform, right? Do any of us have the financial means to start a social media platform? We can get on these platforms and have our own channels, pages, and all this kind of stuff. But do you have the means to start an actual social media app? Okay? So stop being so fussy all the time and appreciate the fact that they give us this opportunity. And in this opportunity, you get a chance to make some money sometimes, okay? So I appreciate my subscribers. I appreciate my moderators for taking the time to come over. I check my moderators out, okay? The J. Jordan, Georgia Girl, okay? Georgia Girl, Every Woman Wellness, all right? Who else comes through here? Retirement Days, Comfort Foods, and more. She comes through here. All right, so check them out, check them out, check them out, okay? Oh, we're about to slow down a little bit because y'all know this is my cool down, y'all. What do I do? Try to make it a little different over here. Try to just be me, the way I am for real, a little bit of how I am for real. I equate things that sometimes don't even look like they're supposed to go together. Like working out. You think, okay, you work out? Well, you eat because you work out because you ate. You work out for fitness, for health, right? And you eat for fitness and for health. But I equate my workouts to meals, right? My warm-up is my appetizer, right? My workout is my entree, and my cool down is my dessert. And I come on here most days out of the week, and I cool down with you guys, and this is my dessert. So we're about to get in the true cool down right now and slow down. Slow down. About to slow down. All right. Now, a true cool down, it can be however long you want it to be. Right? A warm up, 5 to 10 minutes. A cool down, 3 to 5. Or you can choose, like me, we call this a cool down because it's just another time that I'm just on here in order to go live. So we're going to walk. And this is my cool down. Right? So, but when I'm thinking and I'm exercising and I'm getting my me time, my warm-up is my appetizer. My workout, my 45-minute workout or so, usually sometimes, like most times an hour, that's my entree. And the reward is to cool down. Things start to come back down to normal. You get your heart rate back down. You get your blood pressure back down, right? You get your core body temperature back down, right? Right? And in all of that, from the beginning, from the warm-up to your cool down, hopefully your body has released endorphins, those feel-good endorphins, okay? Those feel-good hormones, okay? And cortisol, hopefully it keeps the cortisol in check. Now, a lot of times people give cortisol a bad rap. Cortisol is it's essential to the body, but not in large amounts, okay? Not in large amounts. All right? Not in large amounts, okay? Kind of think of it like this. Fats. We have essential fats, but not in large amounts, right? Not in large amounts. You want to have more of the monounsaturated fats, right? And then the polyunsaturated. And if you can, you want to stay completely away from saturated fats at all. But that's kind of hard to do. So what you also want to do is stay away from the trans fats, right? The hydrogenated fats. You want to stay away from those. So your body does need fat though, okay? Right? So you want to make sure that you get it in the right amount though. And that's the right amount depends on your food intake, your health, okay, and a lot of other variables, right? So we all do need fats, proteins, and carbs. But the amount that you need is based on your body type and the fitness goals that you have for yourself, the health and fitness goals that you have for yourself. They say that your health is your wealth. What do we say over here in Lions Pride? In the Pride, we say that your health and your fitness are your wealth. Because you could be as healthy as an ox. Those numbers look great. How do you feel when you walk upstairs? How do you feel when you walk downstairs? Right? So there's always room for improvement when it comes to your endurance, your stamina. Okay? Thank you, Jordan. I appreciate it. You are too. You are too. Y'all check Jordan out too. Check out Georgia Girl. Okay? Every Woman Wellness. Please check out the Jay Jordan. He's more like me, into fitness. Just doing things to try to improve yourself. Is it the cure for all things? We don't know. We don't know. But we do know that it's much better to be up and active, physically fit as you possibly can be. It's much better to do that and to strive for that than to be a couch potato. To kind of just sit around and don't do a lot of moving, okay? You don't have to do an excessive amount of moving. Just do a little bit more than you did yesterday. And then each day, continue to do a little bit more than you did yesterday until you can build yourself up to about 30 minutes to an hour. Or maybe 15 minutes is what it's going to be for you right now. Okay? And you'll start to feel better. And I bet you when you start to feel better, you'll want to do it more. You're going to have your days where you're going to be like, oh, I don't feel like it today. But once you become consistent and be persistent about being consistent, you're going to have your days. That's why it's good to give yourself some off days, okay? Just like you give yourself cheat days with your diet, right? Now, some people don't give themselves cheat days. Some people eat healthy every day. They have gotten to that point, and that's what they prefer. They don't even do sweets, right? That's great. But if you know you like a little snack cake here or there, you don't have to stop eating it every day. Just limit. Go from doing 3 or 4 sweets per day to 2. Then wean yourself on down to 1, right? And maybe you can stay so busy till you found out it's like Wednesday, you haven't had a sweet since Monday. You know, there are ways to do things. If you feel like your exercises are not helping you to acquire and accomplish your goals anymore, you've hit a plateau. You have hit a plateau. So you just need to switch it up a little bit. If you've been doing squats, and that's pretty much all you've been doing for your leg exercises, try some lunges. Try lunges. Do something different. But whatever you do, make sure that you work the quads as well as the hamstrings. You want to work the opposing muscles, right? You don't want a big set of quads and you've neglected your hamstrings, or vice versa. You don't want a big set of hamstrings and you've neglected your quads, right? You don't want big triceps and you neglected the biceps. You don't want big biceps and you neglected the triceps, okay? Work on those abs. Cardio you can do every day. Now the amount that you do, talk with, consult with, have a conversation with, communicate with your primary healthcare provider, be that your doctor, your nurse practitioner, your physician's assistant, everybody in your healthcare team. It could be your personal trainer, okay? They all need to be on the same page. Your specialty doctor, your physical therapist, your occupational therapist, if you've had injuries in the past, your nurse practitioner, did I say that? Your RN, your registered nurse. Give them a call, ask them, okay? Your wellness coach, all right? Ask your wellness coach. I'm gonna go this way. Ask your wellness coach. What did I tell you guys? I like to correlate things, right? That's your football team. That's your basketball team. Your healthcare team, your doctor, especially your primary care provider, he is your coach. And the other staff, they're the assistant coaches, the strength and conditioning coach, the receivers coach. Right? That's what they are. So take advantage. Take advantage of them, right? Those are your coaches. You are the quarterback. So you let them know you're your biggest advocate. Even though you look to the sideline and you discuss things with them, you also let them know the changes that you want to make. You let them know what's working. As far as the plan, the health plan that you guys have come up with, the treatment plan, the regimen, the exercise routine regimen, treatment schedule, whatever you have come up with, you let them know if it's working. And guess what? Most likely they've already given you some M&Ms, right? And we're not talking about the candy-coated chocolate. We're talking about ways to modify and ways to do things in moderation. That's what M&Ms mean over here in Lions Pride. Moderation and modification. Even when it's good things. If you've had injuries or you just can't do certain things for whatever health reasons, or just mentally you don't feel comfortable, if it brings you pain or discomfort, you'll work up to it. And if you don't work up to it, then just do what you can do. Sometimes you have to even do certain good things in moderation. Just like you have to eat sweets and junk in moderation. Some exercises, moderation, okay? And modification. Whatever you can't do all the way, do it halfway. Use a chair, use the wall, use the table, use your countertop, all right? You don't have a lot of equipment, use what's in your kitchen, use what's in your house, okay? Use your canned goods, all right? Use your sugar, your flour, okay? So I'm gonna get out of here, guys. Remember the R words: rest, relax, release, relate to what you can, resolve the things you can. Those that you can't relate to and resolve, God has got it, okay? Remember who you are. When you see your cup half empty, whether you see it as half empty or half full, replenish, okay? Repour, refill, replenish, restore, okay? Rebuild, reconstruct. Remember who you were, who you are, and who you would like to be, all right? And that four-letter word, self, S-E-L-F, self-love, self-dedication, self-motivation, self-determination, self-encouragement, self-respect, self-esteem, self-control, okay? Remember those words, okay? Thank you, Joy. Thank you for being here. You have a great day as well. I appreciate you. I greatly, greatly appreciate you. You and Georgia Girl, Stephen, Shawanda, I appreciate you guys, okay? And I'm about to get out of here, guys. Remember, peace, positivity, and prosperity. Don't let bother people bother you. Don't let stress people stress you out. And if you find yourself in a misery lounge, that misery lounge can be at home, it can be at work, it can be at school, it can be in Walmart, it can be at Target, it can be at any grocery store, Kroger, Publix, Food King, Food Lion. Listen, all these weird names that I see on here when people go to the grocery store, what, Save-A-Lots, Best Buy, wherever it is, especially the holiday season, okay? Hey there, Robert. How are you? How are you? Thank you for stopping in. I'm about to get out of here, Robert, but I do appreciate you. I appreciate you. Robert says, hello, Miss Fry. Thank you guys for the thumbs up, okay? Whatever little time you spent with me, or a lot of time you spent with me. Jordan been here about the whole life. Robert just popping in. And guess what? I appreciate you all, because you could have been doing anything else, and I'm sure a lot of you are multitasking. Georgia Girl is at Boosie's Christmas, okay, Christmas program. But you spent some time with me, and I appreciate you. So I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your Thoughtful Thursday. Think about some positive things. Think about some positive things for the holidays that you would like to do. Some things that don't cost a lot of money, okay? Right, Robert? You got to inhale, pull in that good old O2, that oxygen, and exhale. Release that carbon dioxide and other waste. Inhale, exhale. Do that 2 to 3 times a day, or just whenever you need to. It could be 5 or 6 times a day. Do it whenever you need to. And I will see you guys on the next Let's Walk and Talk in Lions Pride. If it's the Lord's will, that will be tomorrow, on Friday. On Friday, y'all. It's Friday already. 2 weeks from Christmas. 2 weeks from Christmas. We're 2 weeks from Christmas. Bye, y'all.